build heroes, leaders, and role models for the next generation here at the Riveters. And it's hugely important for us to be out in the community to create that see it, be it mindset. And we want to be out in the community making a difference, reach out and teach people what it is to give back, and also to be kind and compassionate to people in the community so that we can spread that love, we can spread that women's energy, I think that at sometimes is missing in society. It's all about stepping on your competition and winning. Yes, it's about winning, but it's winning in an impactful way here with the Riveters.
My name is Reagan Ross and I'm a defenseman for the Metropolitan Riveters. My aunt actually got me into it. She started taking me to games in Mississippi. It was the Memphis River Kings. And when I was 5 years old, they started a little kids league and they said, you and your sister should come out. There's going to be so many girls. And we showed up. It was me, my sister, and one other girl and 30 boys. And we kept playing from there all over the world. It's been really cool to be able to see that not only are there all girls teams, but there's pro women's teams, because when I was growing up, we didn't have pro women. So it's really cool to be able to see it now and be a part of it. Hockey is one of the most beautiful things because it always rewards you when you put in the hard work. It's never a matter of if, it's a matter of when. And so I love just the whole hard work aspect of it. And I think if you really put your mind to it, you can achieve anything you want.
To start, could you say your name and position?
Okay, sorry. To start, I'm Kelly Babstock, number 8. I play forward on the Metropolitan Riveters. My dad played hockey growing up, and he coached me. He would always make an outdoor rink. I grew up in Toronto, so we always had an outdoor rink, and I just wanted to skate, and I fell in love with the game playing in the backyard, and I always wanted to play after that. Yeah, no, it's just fun. Like, every time I come out here, I'm always like so grateful that we get to play hockey every day, and it fires me up. I try to fire everyone else up, you know, being the hype gal, just like, let's go, because, you know, it's always a great day, but when you're out here, it's even better day, so we're really lucky. People can tell you what you can't do all day, but as long as you know within yourself that, and you believe that you can be greater, because everyone is great, ignoring that negative chitter chatter, then you're going to do awesome things. Just always believe in yourself, and I always say you're always great when you're great, so stay great.
Madison Packer, I'm a forward for the Metropolitan Riveters. First got involved in hockey because my older brother played, and like most women on my team, we wanted to be like our older brothers, so started skating when I was about 3 and then started playing hockey shortly after that. It's super cool to play in the American Dream. We constantly have an influx of different people, fans coming in, watching the games. Like, a lot of times it's not people that are here to watch a hockey game, it's people that are here to do other things and they happen upon a game. The Riveters playing here is super cool for me. I've been a part of the Riveters now for 8 seasons. It's a team that means a lot to me. Super humbled to have the privilege to play for the same team for that long. A lot of players don't. So it's where I started, it's where I hope to finish my career, and the team means a lot to me. I think accessibility and inclusivity are hugely important. At the end of the day, we are a sports entertainment product, the key word there being entertainment. If people aren't interested in what we're doing and we aren't accessible, then we become irrelevant, and then we don't sell tickets and we don't sell sponsorships and we don't matter. So giving back to the community, getting out in the community is important from that regard, but it's also important for kids to have role models, for kids to have dreams, and for kids to know that those dreams are achievable. We have autographs after every game. We meet kids, we go out and do skates with kids. Those kids are growing up right now, like, not just knowing and having role models, but meeting and hanging out with and interacting with on a regular basis the people that they look up to and they want to be like when they're older. So we're making a difference not only in the sport and in the communities, but in the lives of like kids that want to grow up and be just like us one day, and that's the most important part of what we do.
So I've seen change. A lot of people would say it's fast. You know, historians would say it's very fast, but to me it's never fast enough to value women as an important part of society. And I do think that in women's sports, Title IX has impacted it tremendously because we had that law that said women are valuable. And without that law, I don't think the change comes. You know, being a pioneer really means pushing the limits in gender equality. And one of the things that I hope to do this year with the Riveters is to push a pay equality platform. Because as you grow and you get better, you need to show value. And the PHF has committed $1.5 million per team for the salary cap. And next year in season 9, what we want to do at the Riveters is give them a livable wage. And we have one of the highest salary caps per player in the world right now, women's ice hockey. And we don't want to just pay 1 or 2 players the lion's share of the money. We want to divide it equally so more women can make a livable wage and just play hockey for a living.
Forward for the Metropolitan Riveters. I think there's a lot of outreach that we can do to communities, younger generations, and obviously for us as players, the opportunities are endless to make connections and build our Metropolitan Riveters brand. It's been a growing sport ever since I was a little kid. I feel like every year it's just getting better and better, and now it's pretty cool that when kids graduate from college, they now can say that they're a professional athlete and have the opportunity and the chance to try and make a professional roster.
My name is Ebba Berglund and I'm defense. I'm from a hockey crazy town in Sweden, so I think that played a big role too, but just the environment and the people around me, I would say. I'm pretty hard on myself usually, so I have big goals and big dreams, so just to continue developing and become the best I can be. And I think this season and this league is just a proof of it. We're continuing to building, and it's just really cool to be a part of the journey and being a part of it all.
So name is Van Lahovi and I'm the head coach of the Metropolitan Riveters. I was 2 years old when I started skating. I followed the footsteps of my older brother. I actually got figure skates first as a Christmas gift and apparently threw them in the snowbank pretty quickly after skating for the first time, and I wanted the same type of skates as my brother had, and just fell in love with the speed being on the ice, and then I joined a team when I turned 4, so I played for a long time. I mean, I didn't know any other girl playing hockey when I was little, so I played with the boys and kind of thought that I was one of the boys. My dream was always to play in the NHL till I got to an age that I realized that that's not something I can do, and then started dreaming about the Olympics. So obviously right now, going back even home to Finland, and I see my hometown have several different girls teams, and the sport is starting to be for both girls and boys, and it's okay now to play hockey as a girl. So it's definitely grown a lot, but the growth is we're still at the beginning. We're going to keep going. I think as a player, you're continuously thinking about yourself. It's about what I eat, what I put in my body, how much rest I need. All these things that you need to focus on habit-wise to make you a good player, where right now it's like my focus is on the players, my focus is on the team, my focus is on the staff, so the focus is rarely on myself anymore, so the shift is big for sure, from myself to looking at a greater picture.
Every time I see the Riveters play, step on the ice, practice, it's a reminder to me of how far we've come. Because back when I was trying to play, when I tried to wear the Little League jersey back in 1973, I was told I could not do that. And as someone that's planted the seeds of women's sports, I just watch every day how they've grown into, I would say right now they're in like shrub stage. I'd like to see them in redwood stage. So it warms my heart every day I see these women get an opportunity, and I'm happy to be a part of it.